Hey, what's up, y'all? Let's get into the Housewives of Salt Lake City season. I want to say season 6, if I'm not mistaken, or 5, one of them. Episode 11. So we started off with Heather and Whitney setting up, planning a camping day for the ladies. And they ended up doing a little chit chatting about Whitney saying she don't know if she can be in the room with Meredith right now because at Mary house it what went down. I said, bitch, girl, shut up. You know you can handle it. You making too much of it. Heather's called out. She said Broadwin is a snake. I said, girl, is we calling the kettle black? Cause girl, your cousin, and Lisa are the biggest snakes of all. To be honest, and that includes Meredith in that one. After that, we move on to okay, so we got Meredith and Mary. So Meredith and Mary ended up meeting up at a gala. Cause Meredith wanna talk to her and work things out because she haven't heard from Mary since the incident at Mary's house, and she was, she was asked to leave. I said, girl, you want to ask to leave? You caused the thing. And she told you, y'all both can go. So, as Mary is getting ready to leave her house and stuff, she trying to find out where Robert Jr. was. He wouldn't answer his door or whatever. I said, girl, why don't you just go in there? Or is it locked? But she told him where she was going. She said, So she ended up arriving over. She was an hour and a half late. But come to find out, it was on the other side of town. So she get there. They say hi to each other, and then they got down to. Oh well, before she got there, one part. Before Mary got there, Meredith called her kids and stuff, and said that she's upset because she's late. And so I said, "Girl, get over it." And she went, "This just not like her. This you already know something is wrong, but you just being Karen." So after that, Mary get there and whatever. They get down to business. She asked Mary how she doing. She said everything's okay. Mary said what? Mary went, everything's fine. Like she don't want to really talk about it. They start getting into their issues. They start getting into their issues. Meredith said she was upset. Okay, so Meredith. So Mary was the one. So Mary ended up bringing up. Mary said, "I have a problem with you leaving out my house, cause friends don't do that. You just don't leave. You think that is okay for you to do?" She went, "Yeah, it was." I said, "Girl." So they ended up going back and forth with each other to the point where Mary got fed up. Mary said, I don't even gotta be here. Mary said, I'm just gonna leave. So Mary ended up leaving and stuff. And cause Mary ended up saying you was over an hour late. And Mary said, girl, I can go back home. So she left. After that, we move on to Angie and Lisa. So they made up. So they can't. This is they make up. So they took their kids to the. I want to say the aquarium, some big old place where you see underwater. You can see snakes and all type of animals. So as they there with her son and with Lisa with Henry and Angie with her daughter. Is it Quinn? I think I got her name Quinn, if I'm not mistaken. Or Gwen, one of them. I said one of the names. So they there. Kids go off. They end up chit chatting. Lisa performs like she always do, started crying and stuff like this. And this woman actually sat here and lied. I said, I had never seen. I said, bitch, you's a liar. I said, she sat there and lied on this woman. Said that I'm not mad that you and Whitney are friends. I said, girl, yes, you is. Yes, you is. You mad that they are friends. She went, you mad? She went, I just need you to listen. You want a yes person, and you're not gonna get that. Ever. Um, she started crying and stuff. And I said, Lisa is a joke. She really is a joke. A joke. Um, Angie ended up Angie ended up saying sorry, and she set boundaries. She said, I'm very sensitive, and she told her, like, growing up, I shut down with my mom, and she went, and she said that Lisa act kind of comes off like harsh, like her mother, and stuff. And she said, I'm not tolerating that. So, you know, Angie apologized, but I said that's the problem. Why is you apologizing to her and she not one time apologized to you? Not none. But suppose now they friends and stuff. I said, okay, here we go. So we got Mary getting ready for the camp day and stuff like that. She ended up talking about Robert Jr. She said that Robert Jr. hasn't been at home. He'll be gone for days, and or he sleeps in. He's not his normal self, and it's really worrying her. But she getting ready and stuff. She's still trying to trying to get out the house and try to do stuff to get her mind unbothered with what's really going on. So we go past her. We go on to we goes to Whitney and Heather's camping day. Their camping day. So we got Angie and I said so the ladies on their way up to the campsite wherever they was at. And you got Angie and Mary talking. Mary ended up telling about that she did meet up with her and whatever. No, she said she did meet up with her, but come to find out, Angie said, "Girl, Angie, well, she took that gift you gave at your breakfast thing, girl." So I thought she gonna take that what she say that something else out of there. The way she took that gift and she stormed off. She like, Angie, girl, where she gonna put it? She ain't got no place to live in that rental Airbnb. I said I can't stand it. So you got Meredith in the other car with Lisa and Broadway, and she told what happened with her and Mary when they met up and stuff, and then Mary called her names and told her that Mary was disappointed in her and this and that for what happened at Mary's house, and you got Lisa, agreeing, having her 2 cents to say about Mary, and Broadway just sitting in the back, like she went, this is very funny. She went, there's a lot of two-faced stuff going on, and if I would have did this stuff, it'd have been a problem. So, alrighty. So they get to the site. Everybody shows up and whatever. Mary and Angie got there hour late and stuff, but who cares? It seemed like who cares? It was a potluck camping trip where everybody like certain people was bringing stuff, and they ended up doing a little sit down where a lot of the people ended up getting into it. Where it was something where cause who got into it? Okay, we got Brittany. So Brittany ended up talking about. So they ended up talking about Brittany and her having Jerry. Oh, having Jerry in her on her Instagram and stuff like that. And then Brittany said that oh they when they broken up, she may date 10 men. She may date 10 people at a time, and the only thing she do is kiss at the end of the night, end of the date. I said, girl, who you fooling? I said, girl. I said, okay, girl, that's what 10, girl. I said, okay, so you got 10. I said, wait a minute. Okay, she got 10. I said, okay. I said, side note. I said, okay, you got 10, girl. Okay. So I'm gonna keep that in my head. She said, at the end of the night, Mary was like, oh my God, I'm bored. So they move on to play potato sack race. That was a little nice little thing they did. Then we move on to everybody eating and chit chatting. And Angie ended up asking Brittany about drinking. What was drinking, and Brittany said it was just odd that you brought that to my house. Because she's a Mormon and whatever, and she just and they did that little thing. Uh, Mary ended up saying Two Face. Cause she said something. I said her and Angie was going back and forth for a minute, and Mary said, "You Two Face. That's Two Face. Cause you one minute cause Angie said you thanked me. You ended up texting me and thanked me for the gift, but then when we was at Mary's house, at her breakfast, you told me off about it." And Mary said that's Two Face. So Meredith and Lisa tried to take up for Brittany, and that caused drama between Meredith, and Lisa, where Mary got in that ass. Mary got in that ass to the point where she said it's disrespectful. Talking to Mary, cause talking to Meredith about her leaving her house. You know, a real friend don't do that and stuff like that. And so Meredith thought that what she did is just right, and she don't feel no way about it. Lisa giving her 2 cents, and it caused Lisa and Mary to get into a 1-on-1 because Mary started calling Lisa out about herself, and Lisa started going back and forth. So we don't even spend time together because she called her. I want to say, did Mary say she was fake? No, Mary said she was a liar. Mary said she either fake or a liar, and she said you don't even be around me that much. You don't even know. Mary said, "I know you, girl. I know you." So you can tell that the scene got cut up a lot, because you can tell that Mary and Lisa went at it, and things were said. And I said they shouldn't have cut it up. They should have displayed it. Because I said at the end of the day, we know Lisa said something to Mary that caused Mary to lay that hoe out. So, cause we know Broadway and Angie ended up getting into it, cause they is like Broadway got into it with Angie and Whitney about the lying. She was lying about them when they went to the park, they took that walk, and she was telling about Lisa, telling that they talked about Lisa and this and that, and at the point where Angie was telling people to shut the fuck up and all that stuff, to the point where everybody just got up at that point and left. They were done with the whole thing, and we moved past that whole thing to Meredith having she had some type of dinner before her bar mitzvah. So she had her family and friends, and she invited Broadwin and her husband, Lisa and her husband, uh Brittany and brought her man Jerry. They back together. Her mom was there. I want to say was her mother there? I'm not sure. No, I don't know if her mother was there or not. But her two of her kids, two kids we see on the show, they were there. Her husband was there. They do a little prayer before they began. Um, During this thing, they did a little chit chatting about certain topics. They talked about Mary and that, what happened at the camp thing, and Lisa brought it up, like, I can't believe it got like that. I can't believe that what was said. And I'm like, girl, but what did you say? Because you didn't say worse of things. Worse of things. You said something that caused that woman to say what she had to say to you. So we know it, but we know Meredith's gonna play stupid and stuff. And um, they went like, yeah, it was a lie, it was a lie, and stuff. So they ended up talking about a couple of things. Cause my issue, they were sitting around talking about. Okay, they talked about because Jared ended up saying his mom is Jewish. He's a Mormon. His dad is Mormon. His mom's side is Jewish. He ended up finding that out because his mom half Jewish. So he talked about that, and then we ended up finding out that John, Lisa's husband, is his. He's Jewish too. His mom's side, I want to say, but John's there, and she's not letting John even speak and tell his own truth. She's telling it because they did the did that DNA thing, and yeah, she talked the whole time. I said, "Girl, let him talk. Let him talk. This is his, or whatever." And so that happened. I know that Brodwin, Heather, and Brittany was doing a little chit chatting about some stuff where Brodwin said, "I'm not a liar. What I tell you is the truth." And she said, and sometimes I can be up. Sometimes in Taiwan, don't say that. I said, what? I said, I don't like her. I don't like her man. I don't. I said because this man I said he told her don't say that, but he ended up when it was something that when they were talking about John doing he did the DNA thing to find out he ended up finding out that he's half Jewish. Um, Ty ended up saying he had did a what was that NC? He did some type of background check on Broadway. I forget where is it. Okay, hold up. Yeah, he did some type of background check on Broadway. Um, where is it? A NSA. He did an NSA background check on Broadway. Yes, and everybody was like, oh, what the fuck? I said, huh? I said, why is you at the table telling that? I said, and you talk about her and her having coops about herself, but you sitting here telling shit you not supposed to be telling to others, to strangers. I said, oh, okay. So he's one of them people that it's okay for him to do it, but she gotta be a stepper wife, is what I'm getting. So, after that, um they did talk about Mary towards the end of this and thinking that Meredith said she thinks something she never seen that side of Mary and she thinks something is wrong and they all can agree that something's going on but they don't know what. And I'm like, it's crazy how Mary crossed the line, but Lisa, you did too. And you crossed it first, and I know you did. Because it's like ain't no mostly when somebody actually cuss you out and get at you and talk about you and yours, you had to come at them first. Cause you that type of person. And think nobody won't get back at you. So we move on past that. We end up moving on to Mary and Robert. So she go check on Robert Jr. and she go have a talk with him, a heart to heart. This was very, very, very sad. She asked him what you're doing and stuff like that. He said, I'm just sitting around, She might know you really have to, she might now, you really got to talk to me. I need to know what's going on. Real talk. Come on. So he ended up saying that he took half a Xanax earlier. So he kind of mellowed out right now. But showing what's going on. So he ended up telling her that he's he started taking he went to a party and they gave him a Xanax. Somebody gave him a Xanax, and he been hooked ever since. He used to do he used to do weed, and gummies and stuff like that. But he said Xanax was something about Xanax that made him it just it made a high and it did something to him that he never felt before. And after that, he ended up telling his mama, he said, I did acid, I did cocaine, etc. He done did a lot of different things, but it's always Xanax. He said he done took 10 Xanax a he take 10 Xanax a day, and he feels nothing. And at one point, he felt like he felt like leaving Earth. You know, he felt like he was a stain, and this world wasn't for him. I said that was the saddest thing. I said, Lord, 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 Lord. And she's crying and stuff and trying to be, supportive. She said, asking them the right questions of, do you think this is a problem? So, I'm not going to support this. You already know that. And, I, God gives you, he bless you every day by waking you up. Every day. She said, do you see this as a problem? Come to find out, he said yes. It's really just sad that what she gonna. It's just sad. That's a lot to handle. To find out that he was doing all of that, and she like blaming herself because she don't know. She said, "What did I not do wrong? Was I not really? Was I? Where did I go wrong with not paying more attention to the situation? I knew that he did weed. I knew that he did gummies, but that was it. I didn't think he would go anything past that, but he did. And we also know that we know now that he done went and got cleaned and stuff. Also know that his wife is still in treatment, but he's out. So that's good. That both of them actually getting help that they need. That's all that happened. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'll get back at y'all later. Bye, y'all.